Sing along as we run through all of these white hills, oh so deep. Ooh.
Good morning! I had the best sleep tonight, or last night, in this wonderful bed, and I just went and got some breakfast. It was a lovely buffet, and they had tons of food, and I'm super full. So actually, I was going to go on this yacht trip this morning. It was supposed to be like a sailing Airbnb experience tour, and I was super excited, but unfortunately, the weather is not on my side. It's not raining, but it's kind of cloudy. So my host said that it would have been enjoyable, so he canceled the trip, unfortunately. But I got all my money back, and I get 2 hours back. So instead of the yachting tour or the sailing tour, I thought I would just walk around. When I was at the restaurant last night, one of the locals said that he highly recommends this area called Grassa, which is I looked it up, it's like a neighborhood that's supposedly more local and not super well known by tourists. And I love finding places like that when I travel because, there is something to be said about going to the tourist spots, but I also want to see what authentic Lisbon life is like. And it happens to be very close to the street art area that my photographer yesterday mentioned is a really cute spot to go to. So I think I'm going to do that and might get some lunch around there, and then I think I'm going to figure out the rest of the day as I go. I'm going to check into my Airbnb around 5 o'clock, so I have about 5 hours to just explore. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's my second to last day. It's my last full day in Lisbon, since tomorrow I'll be in Sintra. So all right, well, let's get to it. I'm going to check out from my hotel. Seriously, you guys, you have to stay at the Browns Central Hotel. This place was amazing. I cannot tell you more about how enjoyable my stay was. I feel like the staff were great. The room is like the perfect size for a solo traveler, or even for like 2 people. My room has all the amenities I could have asked for. And yeah, we even have like an espresso coffee maker, so I made some really good coffee instead of some gross instant coffee this morning in my room, which I feel like is so hard to find. So seriously guys, this was like $99 off of Expedia. Highly recommend it. I'm coming back here if I ever come back to Lisbon, which I hopefully will do since it's just such a beautiful town. Okay, well, I will get out of this hotel and see you in a bit. Just went to Penalto de Grassa, which is a restaurant that the locals go to, and they had really good seafood for just €9. Highly recommended. So Grassa was really cool, and I'm so thankful that the guy at the restaurant last night recommended it. I had such a good time walking around, and it felt so much more authentic than some of the areas I was walking through the past 2 days. I think I just stopped by this really cute gift store called Mel, and I think I'm going to go to Alex Factory. I am now in my Airbnb. This Airbnb is so cute. I just took an awesome nap in this bed. I literally passed out, and now I have like 30 minutes to make it over to the meeting spot for my bar crawl walking tour with Airbnb experiences. So I'm going to try to find something that's really quick for dinner and head over. But yeah, I'm super excited. That's gonna be from 8:30 to 11 o'clock tonight. So it's gonna be fun. I hope I meet some cool people, and yeah, I'll check back in and hopefully I make it to dinner so I won't be starving on this walking tour.
Bar tour. That's
that was my second one. Yeah, exactly.
You can put it with cherries or without cherries. In order to get cherries,
Drink a lot more.
we need to drink the whole bottle, and then you'll get the surprise. Let's see if we can make it. You can grab drink, some olives. You can stay here for some time. For myself.
This is Alex from Lisbon. We just did a bar crawl. Tell us about your bar crawl.
Can you hear us? We're here in Portugal with Ari. She's amazing. She already drank a lot of wine, right? Wine, beer, everything.
What is it?
Virginia, yeah. So we're getting drunk and we're going to have some fun with lots of guys here with us. We went to a few different cool places.
What is this place called?
This one is Casa de Intendente.
Don't give away your secrets.
But we will not tell you the secret. It's a hidden place.
Oh, okay. It's okay, I'll link it down below.
No. So, all you from Manhattan, from Chicago, from all the states, come. We'll treat you well.
Great. I'll put his info here.
Subscribe, follow, like.
Yay! Thanks, Alex.
Bye.
Good morning. I just got ready at my Airbnb, and I forgot to show you guys yesterday. This is my Airbnb. It's a really cute studio apartment in the heart of Lisbon. It's right in the middle of everything, so it's super convenient. I'm actually starting so yesterday my tour, the bar crawl, was super fun. I met some really awesome people from places in Europe and the US, and it was a great night. We went to, I think, 4 places, and we had some drinks, and we got the traditional cherry liquor, which is like a Portuguese liquor that everyone drinks here. It was very sweet and very strong, but it was good. And then, so that started right around the corner, and this morning I'm leaving to Sintra for a day tour, also off of Airbnb experiences, and that also starts 2 blocks away from my Airbnb. So it's really convenient. This Airbnb is the best location. The stairs to get up are a bit narrow and kind of scary, but other than that, this apartment's great. I have so much room to myself. So there's this full bed that I took a great sleep in, and then there is a sofa which opens up to a full bed, I believe, or a double bed, and then there is a little dining area. Sorry for the mess, guys. And then there is a kitchen, a full kitchen with everything you need, and then right over here is the bathroom, and the bathroom is a little tiny. It's a tiny corner shower that I took a good bath in. It was actually fine. And then there's a toilet, sink, everything you need. So yeah, this was less than what the hotel would have been. It was slightly cheaper, $80-ish a night. So not bad at all. But I'm gonna go head outside. I want to get some coffee and a little pastry before I head over to meet the tour guide. I'm so excited for Sintra. I think it's gonna be beautiful. It's a bit cloudy this morning. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it's cloudy. But hopefully it's a nice day, and I can't wait. See you there.
will break down this and start to put, because guys, this is fresh, okay? Fresh. This, breaking down, it's a sandwich. Out, in. Okay? So if you want, I will show you.
I'll put lemon.
I put lemon.
Yes.
This is Joelle. What do we do today?
Hello guys, so João, Portuguese, amazing day. We started pretty early, okay? We left Lisbon, great city, moved to Sintra, World Heritage area, okay, UNESCO. We visited Quinta da Regaleira. It's a magical place, you need to come guys.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you,
Yay.
okay? Then, finishing Quinta da Regaleira, we went to a fabulous, typical Portuguese restaurant, Refúgio do Ciclista.
Yeah.
So the owner that built there, it was actually a champion of Portugal, of the Tour of Portugal, okay, in the 60s.
Wow.
On that road, for us going there, it was a tiny little one, so great experience for all.
Yeah.
A lot of breathing in, breathing out, going through the roads, okay? Finishing that amazing lunch, we went to, of course, to have some coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee, it's always important, and drink some spiritual Portuguese drink called amêndoa amarga.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was really good.
really good. Then, finishing that amazing special moment, we drove to the beach. We passed by the main village. It's the name is Almusajam. Okay.
Yeah.
Historic one also, and beautiful one for you to check it out. And then we came to Praia da Adraga. It's where we are right now.
So beautiful.
It's unbelievable, okay? So now you should admire this gorgeous, precious view with this amazing video.
Yay! Okay, you guys, that tour was amazing. I spent all day in Sintra and we went to so many places. I feel like I saw everything I wanted to see, which I'm very excited about. I'm currently back on my Airbnb, but I'm leaving to go do some last minute shopping and also find some dinner. And I also want to get more egg tarts one more time because those Manteguera egg tarts are so good. But yeah, real quick, that tour was so awesome. I highly recommend it. I'm going to leave the link below so you can meet up with Joelle and their team. They were just seriously the best. They were so fun and I had a blast and I met really awesome people on the trip as well. So definitely check it out. Alright guys, I'm back in my Airbnb. I had the best time in Lisbon. I cannot rant enough about how amazing the city is. Also, please excuse this echo. I feel like this apartment echoes a lot, so hopefully it's not too bad. But I had such a good time. I seriously cannot tell you enough how much I enjoyed it here. First of all, the food in Lisbon is amazing. I think I've had more seafood than I ever will in like the entire rest of the year. I basically had fish every single day and it was so fresh, so amazing, just cooked perfectly. I had the best sardines. I'm not usually a sardine person, but the sardines in Lisbon are to die for. The cod was amazing. The octopus, just everything I've had has been amazing. I really haven't had a single bad meal. If you come to Lisbon, definitely eat the seafood. I will say I haven't really had much of the meat, but from what I've had, the seafood is so much better and it's just so fresh. You cannot go wrong. One of my tour guides with one of my Airbnb experiences was saying that it's super fresh because there's some sort of regulation where you're supposed to eat the fish within a day of catching it or something like that. So yeah, you're guaranteed to have very fresh fish in Lisbon. I also have had the best time just meeting people here. The Portuguese are very friendly. Everyone's been very much willing to talk to me in English, and there was even this one instance where I was super lost with finding my Airbnb. So I was actually walking around the square and I walked into a hotel and talked to the lobby guys and was just like, hey, I'm like trying to find this apartment and I'm very lost. Do you happen to know where it is? And this one guy, he stepped out and like spent a good 10 to 15 minutes trying to like help me find it. And we were both like just walking around in circles and he was so nice about it. I was so impressed. That would not happen in New York. And what else? I loved Sintra. Definitely take a day to go to Sintra if you come to Lisbon. It's a must. I loved Graça. I loved walking around Alfama. I loved walking around Baixa Chiada. I can't even tell you how much fun I've had. I feel like Lisbon is one of those places where I have been touched forever. I feel like this place will have a very special place in my heart. It's one of those places where I just feel this need to come back and to come back soon. So yeah, Lisbon, I'll be back. And next time I'm here, I would love to spend some more time exploring other places, especially Porto. I've heard so many great things about Porto, and I actually almost did a day or two in Porto this time, but I wanted to make sure I had enough time to see Lisbon since it was my first time in Portugal. But next time, definitely coming back. Some favorites also were definitely the photo shoot Airbnb tour that I did, so fun. Sintra, the bar crawl, I met some really awesome people there. Brown Central Central Hotel was definitely one of the best hotels I've ever been in. Not for like fanciness, but just like overall, it was so comfortable, so easy. It was such a great deal for what it was. Oh, I have to show you guys. So I went to Manteguera Bakery again to get egg tarts. I just had to go one more time before I leave, but I'll show you. So I actually got two of these boxes. So this little box is a takeaway box and it comes with two inside. And they give you these little cute to-go sugar and cinnamon packets, which I think is so neat. I think you're supposed to sprinkle it on your egg tart. I actually haven't been doing that the past couple of times I've had it. But you guys, I've had Manteguera. I think I'm mispronouncing it. So please excuse me if you're from Lisbon and you're judging me right now, but I've been here 3 times, so 3 days in a row. I didn't have my first day, but every other day I've gone back because it's so good. And I actually haven't made it to Pastel de Belém. I've heard that that's kind of like the, people say it's like the best, but I've actually had some locals who I've been talking to tell me that Manteguera is actually their favorite. So the one in Belém is a little further away. You have to take like a bus and it just seemed like a hassle. So I didn't end up going, but I'm okay with that because every single time I've gotten very lucky with Manteguera, and I've gone at like weird hours in the evening, like 6:30 p.m., 8 p.m. I don't know. The first time I went at like 4:35, which I was thinking it would be like the peak time for an afternoon snack, but for some reason I've gotten very lucky and I've had to wait in 0 lines at Mantegaria, which is amazing. So definitely go. I'm taking some with me. I might actually have some tonight. I'm still super full from that dinner that I just had. I went to liquor. Oh my God. You guys, I'm the worst. I said this before. I'm gonna put it down here. I went to this local restaurant and it was super good. It was actually recommended by Prasad, my photographer, the other day, and all this restaurant recommendations have been amazing. So I went back there. Actually, I went there for the first time. Super good. I had this giant grilled codfish meal, and it was very filling, amazing food. But yeah, this is getting a bit long, so I'm gonna cut it off here. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my Lisbon video. I had so much fun here. I'm definitely coming back. Please let me know in the comments below if you've been here before, and if so, what your favorites were in terms of places you went to and restaurants you ate at. I would love to hear what you thought about my video, regardless of if you've been to Lisbon or not. And I will be in touch with another travel video, hopefully. I actually don't know where I'm going next. I think I might be going to Asia next. I might do like a short trip in September. It's still TBD, but anyways, I will keep you all posted. Follow me on Instagram if you want more updates. It's at British USA, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Subscribe if you love this video, and I'll see ya. Bye.